Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw another DC hero. This time it's gonna be Green Arrow. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're gonna start out with his eyes first. So we're just gonna draw in the top of his eyelids. So we're gonna draw two lines across. And then on the corners, just slant them down. And then on the bottom, we'll just close it off. So that's gonna be the eye shape for his mask. And after that, we'll draw in his nose. So just come into the corner and come down, make two little dots. And then we'll just add one little angle for his nose. Alright, so I know it looks a little bit strange right now. So let's come down and just draw his mouth. So just one line across. And then for the lower lip, we're just gonna draw in one shorter line. And then on the corners, just add two little lines like that for the corner of the mouth. Okay, and then we got drawing the face shape first. So right on the eye right here, just come across. Start here, just come all the way down to his mouth. So from the eye, just come across a little bit. Come all the way down. And then for his jawline here, we'll just taper it in. And then we'll close off the chin right here, nice and wide. Alright, and then from here, we're gonna draw in the inside of the hoodie first. So from this corner, just slant it right over the eyes. And then we'll close that off. I know it looks really weird right now, so let's add in the mask. So for the mask, just come in between the eyes, come down slightly, you can make a little point. And then we just come down, slant it down, and then go back out into the face. Okay, and then on the top as well, one little point, just go up slightly. And then whatever space you have here, just go straight across. Alright, so that's going to give us the face and the head, and we're drawing the hoodie right after we draw in the neck first. So for his neck, just come straight down, nice and wide. And then let's close this off. Okay, and then from here, just come out and draw his shoulder first. And then for the hoodie right here, I'm just going to slant this one down, all the way down to the top of the shoulder. Alright, and then for the top of the hoodie, so we're gonna go back up from this point, just curve all the way up here. And then now we can finish up the top of the head. Just close that off. Alright, yeah, so this hoodie part is a little bit tricky. Hopefully it's not too bad. So now let's move on to the body. So right here, it's gonna come all the way down. This is gonna be his armpit. So straight down, and then we're gonna pinch it down all the way down to his waist. And then we'll just close that off. Alright, and then for some details here, let's see, right in the middle, we can draw two lines for the zipper. And then it's got a strap right here, so I'm just gonna draw one little curve going out. So from the shoulder, just curve it out. Okay, and then for right here, some detail on the armor. Just draw one line across right at the armpit. And then let's just go up. And then on the bottom right here, let's draw two lines. So these are a lot easier once we have the overall shape. Okay, and then in here, just slant it up. And then one more on the bottom. Alright, so now let's work on his arms. So here's the armpit. Here's the shoulder. We're gonna come out a little bit more. And then let's come back in, because looks like it's got some padding right there. So let's draw on the other side first. So here's the armpit again. just go out and then come back in about halfway of this line. Okay, so now I can draw in his arm. So we're gonna start here, just curve down, and then for the bicep, we'll come back to the armpit, bracket, come back up here, and then bracket. Here's his elbow. Okay, and then for his lower arm, we're gonna flare out, and then we can actually close this first. And then now continue on, curve this part here straight down, and then we'll close that off. And then for his fist, just little hook, back of the fist, just turn and close it off. Alright, so let's draw on the other side, and then we'll add some more detail to the arm right there. So again, here's the armpit, shoulders coming up here, come down, back to the armpit, bracket, come up here, bracket, flare out and then close it, curve, straight down, and use the other side for reference. We'll close that off, and then same thing here for the fist, just a little angle, little hook, back of the fist, turn it and close it off. Alright, and then for the armor pieces here, just from this corner, I'm just gonna curve it up back into the body here, and then we're gonna extend this line just a little bit down, and this one just go back up into the armpit. So down and just go up. Okay, so let's move on to his legs. In the middle here, come down, draw one line, back to the middle, add a little extra fold. And then now we're gonna start up here on the side. Just come down all the way down for his thighs and go in. So we're gonna come back up here. So here's the middle, just come down right around here, down and then angle, and we'll just close that off first. And then for the knee pads, let's just add a rectangle right underneath. And for the details, just kind of come in with a little angle. Alright, and then on the other side, slant out, just use the other side for reference. Come back in. So here's the middle, come over a little bit, down and angle, close, and then same thing here, just a rectangle. And then same detail down here, go angle. Alright, and then we'll add in the details later. Let's keep going down to finish up his legs right here. So we're gonna flare this out, and then just come back in and cut it off early because his boot's a little bit larger here. And then for his boot, we're just gonna extend this line here, come down with a rectangle, and then in here, just come all the way down to his foot, close that off. Alright, and then for the foot itself, dome shape coming down, just come out a little bit more on this side, close it off, and then one line on the bottom. And since we're here, I'm just gonna add 3 lines here or 4 lines for the laces. Okay, so same thing here. Again, we're gonna flare out and then just come back in and then close it off. Okay, extend this line for the boot, and then one rectangle, and then come in, make it a little bit skinnier on the bottom, close it off, and then same thing here, the dome shape, curve down and just come out more on this side, close, extra detail, and then same thing here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and lastly, he's got some straps on his leg right here, so I'm just gonna add a few, or a couple. So 1 and then 1 more in here. So that's 2, and then same thing on this side. Okay, and if you want to add in some details right here, right in the middle, just drawing 2 lines going up. Just flare it out and then continue on the side, just keep going up. So these are just patterns on his clothing. Alright, and then lastly, let's add in some arrows on the back. So this one's kind of easy. So right here, we're just going to draw a big rectangle, but we're just going to see part of it. So just come up, let's go right across from here. Alright, and then for the arrows, let's draw one long rectangle, and then to flare it out on the ends, let's go out. Same thing here. And then whatever space you have here, just connect them. Alright, and let's see, let's add in a couple more. So 1, and this one's gonna be behind, so we won't see part of it. Same thing here, just flare out. Whatever space, just close it off, and we won't be able to see that line. Okay, and then one more. Just make sure it's all going into this direction. Okay, so flare out. And let's see, probably won't be able to see that. I'll just close everything off. And that is it for this version of Green Arrow. Hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.